Hello everyone, my name is Bethany and this is my channel, Thany's Thoughts. Today I'm going to be talking about my October TBR. So if you came on here to see any sort of content about any sort of horror recommendations, I should start off with saying that I am not a horror fan. There are horror books over here. For those who don't know, this is my husband's shelf. I don't have any horror recommendations to theme with October. But I do have an idea for an October inspired gothic feel video, which will come out later this month. So we're looking at those kind of recommendations. Unfortunately, that's not the kind of books I'm reading for October. But I do have a TBR. I've been kind of feeling a little bit stumped this month because I just really wasn't sure to read. None of the readathons that came out are really interesting to me. I kind of came up with some ideas. So we'll see how it goes. So there was a couple of September reads that I was not able to finish. So those ones I'm hopefully going to finish for the month of October. And that is Midnight Sun by Stephanie Meyer. Because I'm having a heck of a time reading how dense that book is. I'll come up in a later review. And then The Starless Sea, which I just barely started a couple days ago, and it's a 18-hour audiobook, so it's not going to happen in the next 2 days. So I decided to go ahead and hold off and finish those up for October. So those two are definitely going to be finished and read in October that are from September. And then the other books I have planned for October is the first one that I'm really excited about. Is going to be The Reaper at the Gates by Sabah Tahir. This is the third book in the Ember in the Ashes series. The fourth book's in that one's in December, which I'm really, really excited about. I've really liked the first two books, and I'm really excited about the third book. I've heard really good things. Unfortunately, it was sitting on my table, and I spilled water on our coffee table, and I got a little bit of water damage on the last, 50 pages. Also, can I say, there's an amazing map. I love a map. So I'm really, really excited. It's basically about two warring fractions of people, the scholars and the soldiers, or the militia. Lila has run away to rescue her brother, and Elias has other stuff going on I don't want to get into because it was a big spoiler from the second book. So yeah, so there's lots of things happening. It's a great world building book. I really, really enjoyed the character development and character arcs in the last two books. So I'm expecting hopefully more from the third book, as well as more about Helene, who I really actually kind of grew to like in the second book. So it'll be a lot of fun. I can't wait. And then I'll be all ready for the third book in December, which I have already pre-ordered. Yay! The next book I'm going to be reading is going to be Night Pleasures by Sherilyn Keenan. For those who haven't watched my videos before, I'm not a big vampire romance fan. So you might be surprised that I'm reading this. The reason I'm reading it is I'm reading it from my local San Diego chapter book club. We've been doing our book club over Zoom, so I will be joining them for that romance chapter of our book club. This is the Dark Hunter series. It's the first book. I haven't gotten the book yet. I might either do the physical book or the ebook. I haven't decided which one. I've heard good things about this series, and I've basically was pitched it that it's Percy Jackson series meets Twilight, only adult. Kind of here for it. I think it might be a lot of fun, so we'll see how it goes. I'm not a big vampire romance fan, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. I'm always willing to give something a try at least once. The next book I'm reading is going to be Dread Nation by Justina Ireland. I'm going to read this as an audiobook. Should be coming through my Libby in the next few days. I'm going to be reading it for also my local book club, and they're doing their young adult chapter of the book club. So basically what I know about it, it's YA, pirates, black female character, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I know. I think it's fantasy. I don't think it's historical. I think it's fantasy. It's a series. It's the first book in the series. A lot of people have said really good things about it. It's coming out for a while, so I'm intrigued. Sounds interesting. I'm willing to check it out. The next book on audio is going to be The Switch by Beth O'Leary. I really like The Flat Share from Beth O'Leary, so I'm really excited about The Switch. I've heard really good things about it. Basically, it is about two people. One is about an more older woman. I want to say 40s or 50s. And then one is a young 20-something. And they switch houses. So kind of like The Holiday with Kate Winslet and Cameron Diaz. That's the kind of vibes that I'm getting. But they each have their own little romance too, which I think is really, really cute. So again, I really like The Flat Share, so I'm hoping Switch will be good as well. So we'll see. And then the last audiobook that I'm planning on reading for now, please keep in mind, I'm a mood reader. This all might change. Is going to be Serious Moonlight by Jen Bennett. That is about a girl who works overnights at a hotel, becomes friends with a guy character. I believe he doesn't work at the hotel, but he works like in some other type of night shift capacity, and they become friends. And that's also kind of a romance. Interracial, she's white and the male character is Asian, and it's a YA romance. So I've heard really good things about Jen Bennett too. I have never read anything by her. And this was specifically recommended to me. I was looking for more Asian male leads, and I think that's why that particular book was recommended or mentioned. It sounds really cute. I'm definitely excited to check it out. Right now there's Kindle Clear Out Readathon. And I wasn't going to do the readathon because honestly, I felt like because I was in the middle of Midnight Sun and Starless Sea, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish these before the end of September. Kindle Clear Out Readathon, for those who don't know, is where you try to read as many Kindle books as you can so you clear out the unread stuff in your Kindle. The readathon goes from September 28th to October 3rd. So I'm low-key doing it. I figured I'm gonna do as many as I can the week of, and then I think if I don't, then these are the books that I'll continue to read the rest of the month. Let's go with that. So yes, this is my low-key Kindle Clear Out Readathon TBR. So I'm starting with The Notorious Vow by Joanna Shupe. This is a historical romance set in New York with a deaf hero, which I absolutely love as someone who works in the deaf community. I just love that representation, and I hope it's done really well. And historical romance with more disability rep is also really, really great. Love to see it. So I'm really excited about that one. The next one I'm going to be doing is Billionaire's Wake Up Call Girl. That is by Annika Martin. I'm really excited about this one. I actually bought it on sale, I think on Monday, before I decided I was doing this readathon. It's fine. So I'm still going to read it. It's the newest book that's on my Kindle, so I figured I'd just go with that. Basically, it is about a secretary, I think she's like a secretary, who works at a company, really, really low tier level, and she's been told that they need to find a wake-up call person. She needed to find a wake-up call person for the CEO. When she tried to arrange a wake-up call person, him to be called to wake up, like as his alarm or whatever, I guess it's a thing. I don't know. I thought that was the only thing they do in hotels. Anyway, he's a CEO. I guess rules don't apply. She tries to arrange a wake-up like center or whatever, a place to call him to wake up, and to find out that he's like banned from all of them because he's super awful and super rude. So she decides, she's like, doesn't want to get fired, so she decides to go ahead and start calling him every morning. And in doing so, they slowly start to fall in love, and he starts to get on a hunt of like trying to go find this girl, not realizing she works at his company. Yes, it sounds really good. I really liked Annika Martin's other book that was The Billionaire's Fake Fiance. So this is the same series with a different character. So I'm really, really excited about it. It seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. So can't wait. The next book that I have for my Kindle readathon is 3 Parts Dead by Max Gladstone. I want to say it's adult fantasy. It might be YA fantasy, but I'm pretty sure it's adult fantasy. This is about a woman named Tara. She has to resurrect a fire god who was murdered. Okay. It's kind of an older book. So this is one of the challenges in this readathon is finding your oldest Kindle book. So this book I got in 2014 from a recommendation actually from another friend who read it. And then I never read it. And I heard really good things about it. It was a series. So this is the first book in the series. So we'll see. An older book that I still have had on my Kindle forever, getting it knocked out. Sounds like a good plan. The next book in the Kindle readathon that I have planned is Destiny's Embrace by Beverly Jenkins, because I've been really wanting to read another Beverly Jenkins. Beverly Jenkins is a Black romance author. It's a Western romance. It's between a ranch owner and a housekeeper, and a Black romance. Both characters are Black. So here for all of it. Sounds great. I've heard really good things about it. Can't wait. The last 2 that I have planned are going to be 2 ARCs, which is advanced reader copies. That is where I've gotten 2 advanced reader copies from 2 different publishers from NetGalley. One of them I've already talked about. My September TBR was Love Your Life by Sophia Kinsella. That was about 2 writers who go on a writing retreat. They have like a really like romantic affair on the writer's retreat, and then they try to make it work when they go back home, and it's like not what they expect. I've been really excited about that one. I'm definitely going to read that one because that one comes out at the end of October. And the next one that I got, which doesn't come out till next year, but I am so excited about it, is Act Your Age, Eve Brown by Talia Hibbert. is the third book in the Brown Sisters series. I just read Dani Brown just last month, and Chloe Brown was before that. Chloe Brown was really, really good. Dani Brown was excellent. And this one I'm really, really excited for. We have Talia Hibbert, Black author. We have contemporary romance. We have an autistic. Both leads are autistic. Interracial romance. Black woman, white man. And they're Grump and Sunshine. So he's like a character that's super grumpy, and she's like a character that's always up and bubbly, and I always like that dynamic as well. I'm really, really excited for that one, and I'm really excited I got the ARC for it because I know it's a really popular book. I'm super hyped. That is my October TBR. I'm really excited. I think I have some really good, great books lined up, so it'll be a lot of fun. Oh, I'm not doing the ARCs for the Kindle Readathon. I should have said that. Other than that, that's it. Let me know if you guys have read any of these. Let me know if there's any that you're recommending, or let me know if there's anything in October that you're excited to read. I'd love to know. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please subscribe, hit bells and likes and all the things. I'd really appreciate it. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you again soon. Bye.